Okay, so I'm back to working on the oil pan. It took me quite a long time to clean up everything, make certain surfaces like clean and relatively flat for gaskets and whatnot. I'm not sure if I was supposed to use sandpaper or not, but I used sandpaper, just a really fine grit, and it seemed to do the job pretty good. I tried steel wool, that worked okay, and then I went to sandpaper. So what I'm gonna put on now is the oil level sending unit, I believe. It's the gasket for it. I couldn't find the exact torque settings for these, but I'm gonna go with 6 Newton meters. It also has a washer that's like a spring washer. I've got blue Loctite on these. Set it for 6 Newton meters. I cleaned all these bolts, and that took forever. I also put blue Loctite. It turns out there are 2 different sizes. The sizes correspond with, there's 5 bolts that are shorter, and it corresponds to these right here, if you can see that right there. And there's 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and then 1 over here. There's also, which is kind of cool, this right here. And how this works is, so what I believe that is for is to hold the gasket in place. I wonder if, so there's 2 of these. Okay. Yeah, so I believe it's to hold the gasket in place. Okay, so I'm trying to determine the torque setting for the oil pan bolts. and I believe it's going to be 8 Newton meters. However, there is some discrepancy. So this is a spec sheet I downloaded. It says M6 8 plus 2 Newton meters, all remaining bolts and nuts. It doesn't specify the oil pan bolts at all, okay? But then I have this other chart, but this is for, I don't know if this comes out, but this is for an S4. And the oil pan bolts, which are here, long and short, so that corresponds. It's an M6. And they're both at 5. The long ones and the short ones are at 5 foot-pounds, which translates to a little over, let's see. So 8 Newton meters is 5.9. If I was to lower it to 5, it is 6.7 Newton meters. So I've decided I'm going to err on the side of going higher to 8 because they were so loose beforehand. So I'm going to tighten them to what I'm determining as the more accurate spec right here. Okay.